Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thanks for stopping by. And I'll appreciate you if you can watch this video to the end because there's one or two little things that you'll be needing or someone close to you might need. So I just want to quickly tell you a story of something that happened to me personally this weekend before this week. Today is 14th May 2025. So for you to understand what I'm talking about. So on Friday, I wasn't feeling too well. So I decided to take a rest, but I couldn't find a rest. I tried to sleep. I forced myself, I couldn't sleep. So I decided to continue with my bag production because I have to produce 100 school bags for secondary school before August for delivery. So, and I'm doing this all by myself. So I continued my work. So after which I decided that I discovered that nothing was happening to me and I was so happy. So after that I proceeded to go and pick my children from school, and the Fridays they close by 1. So I went to pick them from school. So when I came back from school, I took my time. I prepared their meal. I took care of their things. I have to clean up their lunch boxes and everything. And we just did all we needed to do. And I I was still fine. But when it was going to evening hours like 4, 5, 6, I realized that I was getting weak and I didn't know what was going on. So like what's happening? I was fine. I did a lot today, but I didn't want to ignore, so I have to use some medications that's for pain relief to relieve the pains. After that, I went ahead and slept. So the following morning, when I woke up, I realized that I could not open my eyes well. They were swollen and red, so red like I don't even know how to compare it. It was so red like it wasn't itching, but it was so painful. I don't know if anyone has experienced this before, but if you have experienced it before, let me know. So it was so painful, heavy, and so painful. So I was like, what's going on with me? Could it be phone? Could it be the ray from the phone? Too much of screen? I don't know. I was just asking myself so many questions. So as soon as I realized that I was so cold, so cold, I was feeling cold right from inside. Like, what's going on? I have to ask my family. I realized even my children are sweating. So why am I cold? Everywhere is hot. It's obvious that everywhere is hot. Why am I cold? So I was now running from wherever I will have excess air like fan. So yes, when my husband saw the way sees me, the way I was behaving, was like, okay, let me get you medications because this one that you are so behaving strange. I don't understand. I can't handle it. Let me just get you medication so that you take care of yourself. So he got me anti-malaria drugs, so anti-malaria medicine. So I use the first dose. I started sewing again. That was on Saturday. I started sewing. I was busy. I was working as if nothing was happening after taking it. So it was like, I expected you to go and rest. You're still here sewing. How do you want to kill yourself? Please go and rest. I said, I can't find sleep. I tried to rest. I can't find sleep. So let me finish this what I'm doing. After that, I'll go and rest. I finished it. I went back to go and rest. I still can't find sleep. It was time to use the second dose of paracetamol. I used the paracetamol dose. I came back. I was still working. So I was surprised. Like, what's going on? I'm fine. I'm fine. I was just trying, but it's just my eyes. These eyes were paining hell, as in it was hell. I don't know how to explain it. So later, close to the evenings, the thing was getting worse. I took the second dose. I said by morning I'll be fine. By morning, yeah, it was worse. I started crying. It was like, you need to see me. I started. The worst of it, the more I cried, the more the eye pain me. The more I cried, the more the eye pain me, and I stopped crying. I was now, I don't know. Yoruba would say, "Bing, mo wan gbin." I could not cry. My eyes were paining me. Later, I started feeling something like they are pinching my skin, touching my skin with needle, something like pain, sharp pain. Like what I experienced. I don't know if anyone has experienced this before. And if you have experienced it, let me know if it has been existing. Hey, pain on my skin. I have tested it by this so before you know it, open God. Because me, I hardly believe that there's something spiritual. I know there are spiritual things, but you that you know that you did not go to where spiritual things are, and no matter how careful we are, it's God that is protecting us. So I really don't. Whatever it is, once I pray and take my medications, I just leave everything in the hands of God. I don't need to like running a task like I want to go and meet one pastor or something. So that's that. So what I actually want to bring out is this. So that Saturday went like that, and when it was Sunday, I couldn't walk. I couldn't even sew. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't cook for the children. I have to call my husband, please. You have to help out. I can't even cook. Well, if I stand like this, I'll be falling down. If I stand like this, I'll be falling down. I've lost strength. I don't know how fast that could be. Hmm. In fact, I don't know. That experience was terrible. So it's easier said what I went through that period. I don't know how to explain it. So I was like, what's going on? I went to so when it was Sunday, I used the third dose. So I realized that. I have to rest this time around. So I wanted to catch some sleep. It was when I was sleeping, I had my phone rang. I picked my call, and it was an old friend. She didn't even talk to me last year. I don't think so. Though she comments on my things on Facebook, and I comment on her things on Facebook. But calling, calling these days is not really like before. So once you see each other on Facebook, you know how each other are faring. So that's how he told me that a friend of ours is late, and this friend we're talking about, we are somehow related. Like personally, me and that friend that she's talking about, we are related. We are related. Though our became friend was that the three of us were in the same class. We went together in the same class and we're friends. And me and that one that's late are related. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I was shocked. Though I'm not supposed to be shocked. I'm not supposed to be shocked because of her genotype. But why I was shocked was that I actually feel guilty. I feel guilty. I didn't know when tears started rolling over my eyes. I was shedding a whole lot of tears. I was crying. Why? You want to know why? That was because maybe she called me. I went to check the last time we chatted. It was in March. And whenever we chat, I went to the beginning. And this is even a new phone I got in January 2025. Whenever chat we had, she will always initiate it. And most of the chat came from my status. And I would view her status, I won't bother to ask. I won't even say, how are you? Can you imagine? And all our chats, I see how interested she is into me, how encouraging she always encouraged me. There was a day she called me to tell me that I'm sorry, I have not called you for a while. I was like, you are sorry, you have not called me for a while. You were the last person that called me. I was even the one to reciprocate. I was the one who's supposed to reciprocate. Do you know what she told me? She said, I understand you have kids to attend to as well. At least me, I don't have any yet. So I should be able to check on you. I felt so loved then. I said I would change, but I still did not change. I don't know. Why am I so busy to forget people that show me love? In fact, I felt so bad about myself. I felt so bad about myself. She'll call to check on me. I've never called her to check on her before. The only time I call is when I miss her call. But one thing I don't do, once I miss her call, I must return her call. Once I miss her call, I must return her call. It's important. If I just miss her call, I will return her call. But I've never initiated a call. It was even easier when my younger sibling was staying with me. I would tell him, remind me to call my friend so time. I want to talk to her, I'll call her then. But since he left, I don't remember to call her. Why? I feel so bad. I feel guilty. I feel guilty. I feel guilty. If she can hear me, I hope she forgives. And I know she understands because even before then, I was feeling partially guilty. And she would tell me, don't worry, I understand you are busy, you're fighting for the family, you're doing this and that. But irrespective of that, please, I just want to use this opportunity to tell you, if you are listening to this now, I want to use this opportunity to tell you that you should reciprocate love to those who show you love. This life is very short. You don't know when they are going to leave. Life is short. Let them also feel loved. Because when I now saw another person posted that you always reach out. So this girl is just like this, reach out to people to check on people. And I would don't deem it fit to reach out to her to she even needed checking upon more because of her genotype. God, I pray you accept her and allow her to rest in peace. Thank you for watching. I'm fine now. My eyes are better. See you in my next video.